Yo, this is Top Flight. So last week was our first time seeing the full video of Tracy Chapman Fast Car. I had heard the song. I think you heard part of the song.
I didn't
course,
know what it was until after we heard the song.
Yeah, once we heard the song, yeah, because I didn't know at first. I was kind of like, huh. I'd heard of Tracy Chapman, but I didn't put two and two together, and I knew that song had went popping on TikTok again, so that's what brought back all the memories again, because that one piece was like super popping on TikTok for a while. Now we're gonna take the time to check out, because Luke Combs sung Fast Car, and someone told us to go look up Luke Combs singing it, so now we're in a space of checking out Luke Combs' version of Fast Car.
I've heard a few people that really love Luke Combs. You know.
Do you know Luke Combs like that?
I think he's a country singer, but I think I heard him talking in an interview one time where he had a song about like, it was like a military song. It was like him going off to war, and his dad went off to war, and then his son, I don't know, there was some kind of crazy story. It was real deep. It was a dope story. I'm not saying it correctly, obviously, but he had some, but I never heard the song. Just heard this interview, and sometimes people's stories will get me before I ever listen to the music, so I'm excited to hear his voice.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him, but people are saying it, so let's check it out. You know what I'm saying? Luke Combs, Fast Car.
You know what? I'd love to hear you sing along. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's called Fast Car.
On a commercial right now, it's like super popular.
Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose, and maybe we'll make something.
His voice is dope.
Me myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, and I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Many say just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far, just to cross the border and into the city, and you and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Live with a bottle, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old for working. His body's too young to live like his. So mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's gotta take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? Still gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live or die this way.
That's a crazy place.
So I remember when we were driving.
What were you gonna say?
That's a crazy place to do a cover. If you just decide to do a cover, you got to get approval for that. Like, that's like...
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how that works, because when you do covers in, like, places that huge, and, like, he's clearly, like, huge, because when I scroll, this cover has 66 million, and that's clearly a stadium, so... I wonder what that whole process is, because that's drop that money like loud. But then when you ball it like that, you can drop money like that and do stuff like this. So
well, sometimes covers could be splits, or sometimes you don't get nothing out of it, and you just they get all the credit, but they let you do it.
But he's doing his thing. I like when I hear the country voices that kind of sound like that. I like it.
Me too. Keep it going.
Driving in your car, speed so fast to feel like I was drunk. City lights lay out before, see your arm feeling nice right around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. We go cruising, entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. So I work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find a work and I'll get promoted. And we'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house, live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. The speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt lights right around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car, and I got a job that pays all our bills. Stay out drinking late at the bar, see more of your friends than you do your kids. I know it's hope for better, or maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take a fast car and keep on driving. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice right around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? Still gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live or die this way.
We might need to check out a Luke Combs track, one of his main tracks. See what time it is with one of them.
He can sing. You know what's crazy is I was wondering, we watch all these older rock bands and you could tell everybody in their band, and then a lot of the newer acts just have the singer. And you don't see the drummer as much, and you don't see the guitar. And I wonder if it's because, hey, we invest so much and these guys fall off and it's too risky, or
So they
it's
can
just
switch
like,
them out. Yeah. Like if you have a lead singer, then that's the person who's just gonna lead all the way. Like their band doesn't matter no more. That's what it's almost like. It feels like, because these days it almost like they don't really invest in, like, because even like the old country singers that we've seen so far, a lot of them had a band behind them, and someone would name the band, and then they'd be like this person, and that be their band, and whatever.
Right.
Now they don't do that as much, probably because of those pieces. That if someone leaves, if something happens, they just invest in the main part, and then you're kind of there for the ride if you are there for the ride. You know what I'm saying?
it's weird how things happen. You never know the full story. Is it a financial option? Is it is it just, hey, these guys are just studio musicians, we're just paying them to show up, we're not really, you know what I mean?
It's kind of how rappers used to have DJs, and you used to have to pay the DJ too. Remember, like
Same
when you
thing.
had you had like Salt and Pepper and Spinderella. You had like, you know what I'm saying, Eric B and Rakim. Like you had everybody, you had to invest in both, but then now you don't do it at all. So yeah, crazy.
I think everyone needs credit, but let us know if we should keep going. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's go.